why sitcoms...
You put Letterkenny on that list? You asshole!
Why?
That's an amazing show.
I know.
Read the question.
Those aren't the ones that are bad. Get the fuck... How do you think any of those are bad? Come on now. Well, one
Home
of
Improvement. I mean...
Whoa. Easy.
It had its time.
So, why are sitcoms bad now? Like, newer sitcoms aren't, like... I feel like they fall into the trap of, like, the woke culture where they're trying to push like certain things. But back in the day, man, sitcoms were just on another level. Like, they're so easy to watch. They're like, even if you're just putting it on in the background, it's still like you still find yourself like honing in on what's going on.
I mean, Letterkenny is not something I'm putting on in the background for the family, but
Letterkenny is something that you can, like, I've tried to put Letterkenny on in the background, but it's not something you can put on the background because you actually have to pay attention to what's going on to get the comedy. Because it's so fast. Like, it's so quick-witted, and like you have to listen to what they're saying to pick up on it.
Oh, you want to have a Donnybrook?
Dude, I love that show.
Do you remember the scene where what's his name in the red shirt? Shit, I forget his damn name.
The big guy.
The main character.
Oh, Wayne.
Wayne. He's like, "How are you now?" And then like he's like talking to this one girl, and then this girl walks up. He's like, "Wayne, yeah, I want you back." Oh. And his phone rings. He picks it up. Wayne, yeah, I'm pregnant. Oh, fuck.
I love the preacher in that show.
Oh, like, God.
Dude, I love when he's... Did you see the episode where they have the talent show?
Yep. I don't know if you want to touch that.
And he sings the song. He's like, I want to be close to God and Wayne. And they're like, did he just say... They're like, did he just say Wayne? And they're like, I think he did. And he's like, I want to be close to Christ and Wayne. And they're like, he did just say Wayne. And he's always hitting on Wayne.
And you've got the Amish guy who just says that shit that's just like,
the I need a dick and the Dick family. yeah.
Dude, some of the shit he was saying in the one skit was like, woo!
Oh my God, dude. It's so, like, if you like comedy, but you like the comedy that you have to actually, like, catch it when it happens, Letterkenny is just right up your alley, dude. It's
deadpan. I love it.
Yes, it is. Like, it's not the stuff that you hear and instantly laugh at. It's the stuff that you hear and you're like, wait, what? Like, you have to catch it to laugh at it. And Shoresy, did you ever watch Shoresy? That is another show that is just so, I love when they're like, they say something, they're like, fuck you, Shoresy, and he's like, for what?
For what?
And then he he has those moments where he just breaks down and cries.
Well, like the freaking soft opening for Letterkenny is like those guys coming up to fight.
Yeah. Dude, the episode where they're doing stuff in the field and they're talking about Stewart. And they're like, yeah. They're like, did you ever see Stewart's horn? And they're like, what was it like? And he's like, well, it was like a tennis ball tube. And they're like, a tennis ball tube? 3 balls or 2 balls? And he's like, and like they just
I didn't know if you were gonna say it.
It's so, like, they just have all of these like elaborate ways to describe like the size of his wiener, and it's the funniest shit, dude. It's the most like just deadpan, just straight-faced comedy where you have to pick up on it to find it funny. If you just watch it and you don't like that kind of comedy, it's not gonna be fun for you at all.
Parks and Rec, the best line ever. Everybody loves a comeback story. Kim Kardashian? Kim Kardashian, she got cum on her back in the video.
Dude, Parks and Rec is one of those shows that I could
You missed the
watch.
fucking Office.
I hate.
That doesn't mean you leave
The
it off the
Office.
list. This isn't the fucking LJ show.
I hate The Office. I hate it so much. But, dude, like to even go back to like the classics, like Family Matters, dude. Steve Urkel,
And I do that.
dude. That is one of those shows that you like. Carl Weathers is just like
Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow. Yeah, Carl Weathers was
I'm gonna kill
Chubbs.
you. Yes.
Yeah, Carl Winslow, dude. Like they had those shows where it was comedy, it was silly, but then they had these messages that just like these episodes, like when
They were grounded in morality. Yeah.
when Carl's son, I forget his name, he was like out drinking or messing up or something, and his dad found out, and like he had that stern talk to his son, like, dude, don't be a fuck up, straighten yourself up, get your shit together, and let's come at this like a man. And like it had that. You always just take it there, don't you?
I didn't take it anywhere. You took it there, and I was like, oh, we're still talking about Kim Kardashian.
And like Home Improvement even had those moments. Like, I mean,
that's the defining difference between the old stuff and the new stuff.
yes, like
The new stuff's just like, fuck it.
Home Improvement, dude. Like Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like you have these characters that are just like that is the show.
Stop, Wilson.
I mean, like, Roseanne, dude. Roseanne is on another level. Great. Her and Dan in that show. I love the. This is such a cliche sitcom, but when I'm on vacation, I browse through the guide, dude. We're gonna get to that here in a second. Roseanne, dude, like the best when like it defines their relationship in the show is when Roseanne sees the flowers on the table and she's like, "Did you get these for me, Dan?" And he like gives that little smirk like, "No, I didn't," or something like that, and she like says something back to him that's like they're like digging at each other but in like the most loving way. It's such an easy watch. I love that show. It's one of those shows that if it's on, like, just leave it on. I'm gonna watch it. Then you have like the Jeffersons.
Oh, moving on up
to the east side. Like
to that deluxe apartment.
In the sky. The theme song. The theme song is such an iconic theme song. And was this the show?
You do realize Dan used to beat the shit out of Roseanne, right? Do you really want to say that in the fucking chat?
Damn. Was the Jeffersons the one that had what you talking about, Willis? Was that the Jeffersons?
No.
No?
No, yeah. No, George Jefferson
said that, yeah.
Somebody else said that, though. Wheezy!
George Jefferson was the best.
You know he originated on All in the Family.
Yeah.
With Archie Bunker.
Mm-hmm.
Eat it! Eat it! Scratch my back! Ugh. I can't do an Archie Bunker voice.
Then you have another classic, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, that was another show that just had those characters that you could just attach yourself to. Like Will Smith's, you know, and then Phil and Carlton. Like,
Carlton.
But then you had those teaching moments, like when Will's dad came back and wanted him and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, shit. Oh, I can't. Colin, I miss you.
When you had Will Smith's dad come back and then he left again, and then Phil, said, like, look, man, I saw it coming. But, you always have, at home here. Like, I'll always be here for you, and I'm not going anywhere. And, like, those moments that were just, like, the teaching moments of, like, real things that happen in life that are, like, things that you need to, like, know.
Ted Lasso.
Then Friends, again. Friends is... and you can't not watch Friends. I've watched Friends, like, 1,000 times over, and it's... I mean... every character has their own, like, unique, like, things that they say. Like, you have Phoebe just being the crazy, outlandish weirdo. You have Chandler, who's always cracking a joke. You have Joey, who's just, like, the dumb guy. Who's, like, the ladies' man. Yeah, the pivot! Pivot! Ross, who's just like like there's so many like moments in that show, like when Chandler and Joey have the matching recliners that they have in their apartment and they make the entertainment center. I think Joey locks himself in the entertainment center.
Was It's Always Sunny the one that did the trip to the water park?
Probably.
With the AIDS blood?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Rest in peace to Matthew Perry. Like,
it's fucking AIDS blood.
I haven't watched that show since Matthew Perry passed away. So like that, I feel like that's gonna be a weird thing when I watch that show again. It was like, shit.
Well, try watching the Andy Taylor show.
The Andy Taylor?
No, the Andy Griffith show.
Oh. Well.
See if it's a similar feeling.
Not really, but...
because I'm pretty sure Don Knotts is gone now, too.
I mean, Always Sunny in Philadelphia that's always a safe bet to throw on. Like, dude, that show is just one of those, like, did that really just happen? Are they really, like Danny DeVito and Charlie Day are just, like... when what's his face gets fat and then gets shredded. Dude, that show is so fun. Malcolm in the Middle, that's a classic. Just throw it on and watch it. Like, you can always watch that show. You can never.
Nope. Frankie Muniz. I'm good.
Louis, have
Fuck
you ever watched Louis?
I haven't heard of it.
Dude, you would enjoy Louis. It's Louis C.K.
Oh.
Do you like Louis C.K. as a comedian?
He's all right.
Dude.
I like Jimmy Carr.
His show that he did, they used the Louis, 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 Louis.
Yeah, I'm turning that off quick. How I Met Your Mother.
Well, that's where I'm getting at. So like the newer sitcoms like Big Bang Theory, like that's a show it has that old sitcom feel of like the friends that go back and forth, and you have the weird character in Sheldon and
Young Sheldon.
That show is terrible. Young Sheldon. But like you have Sheldon, you have
You just finished You Met My Mom Again. What? That's disgusting.
Then you have How I Met Your Mother. That show is fantastic. But like Barney Stinson, dude.
Oh.
Like that dude is
You're that girl.
legend. Wait for it. Derry. And it's funny because like he's such a like ladies man like in that show,
but not.
But
He's not a ladies' man. He's a womanizer. He's far from a ladies' man.
Dude, his one-liners in that show are just so great. Ted and I forget Jason. What's his name's character? I forget his name. Then you have, like, we were just talking about Letterkenny, and like Always Sunny is kind of like a newer-ish, and Parks and Rec is like a new-ish manho, yeah. So like they're still around and they're still doing those type of things, but something about like Marshall, that's it. Marshall and Lily. They like these sitcoms. What are you pulling up?
It's not copyright.
What is it?
A couple hockey players come up the produce stand the other day.
Can't believe your sister's still dating these nuts.
Wayne,
How are you now?
good and you?
Not so bad.
Hey, Katie.
Go home, Daryl.
Nice onesie. Is it coming, man?
I think you better come say it to his face, you fucking hicks.
Nice you.
I love that they have like the
She's a sweetie for what, 5 years, right?
Oh, you're high school sweetie, right? Once it to you. Cheat on you, buddy.
That's a real kick in the knackers, bro.
Just a real ouchie, bro.
It's too bad she taught you not to fight.
to have to memorize those lines, to be so quick on it too.
Maybe if you'd ever been in a real fight, you might not be so keen for another.
What'd you say?
You heard me.
Almost better.
Hold my spitter.
You looking for a tilly, buddy? Let's have it, Tony. Take your shirt off and leave your sunglasses on.
What sort of backwards fucking pageantry is that?
Hold it up to the mic a little bit.
Dude, I can't hold your spitter. You hold my spitter, just put the spitters down.
TikTok. Go time! Go time!
Look at that fucking treasure trail.
What's up with your fucking body hair, Big Shoots? You look like a 12-year-old Dutch girl. Your esthetician coiffed that for you?
You can kiss my esthetician. You guys do CrossFit?
You can cross fuck off.
Cross part. How many times you pulled your horn today, bud?
What?
Oh, she's bashful.
Oh, come on, kitten. I won't tell anyone. Park 6 to 8, you're a fucking animal.
Play a little 5-on-1.
Hit the kitchen, mix a bat.
Feed the ducks.
Distribute some free literature.
Go time! Fucking shut him!
Riley, Jonesy, put your fucking shirts on and get out of here.
This isn't over!
Jenks, you owe me a Coke.
Never buy you a Coke.
Yeah, like that, dude. That
What
show.
sort of backwards fucking pageantry is that?
Dude, that show is. It's one of my favorites to watch. Like, it's.
Pitter patter, let's get at her. Did we ever check to see if the Phantom Power was on?
It's not. I turned it off.
Oh, good. Was it on?
It was, yes.
How about that?
That's probably why our audio was just so bad the last time, because we had the Phantom Power on.
Ooh, fuck.
Yeah, Letterkenny is definitely one of those like, how do they memorize all of those lines and just back and forth, boom, 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 like when they listed off the WWF.
You read your fucking lines right before you shoot the scene.
Well, yes, but like there's so much in there.
That's not a lot.
The WWF one where they're like they're doing something I can't remember, and they're just listing off a bunch of wrestlers, but they're including the name, like the thing, into like the. I don't. It's.
Oh my god.
If you don't like deadpan comedy and just like very
Do you like Wednesday?
straight-faced comedy, it's definitely not for you. It's one of those shows where you have to watch it and just have that sense of humor.
And you. Have you ever been in a play?
have I been in a play?
Yeah.
No.
You memorize fucking 3 hours of lines ahead of time. Like, it's wild.
It's definitely I think it's an acquired taste because it does have like an overall like kind of story to it. The deeper you get into it, it does have like the story like Andy's, oh my god, I literally heard his eyes roll. It is one of those shows where like if you watch it, like you do get a little bit of a story like with him and that girl, and then she ends up going back to the hockey, like the hockey player, like the D-Gen guy or whatever, and then he gets back with so-and-so, and then blah, blah, blah happens, and then Katie...
Why don't you cough that hoppy trail?
When they're talking about Valentine's Day, and Daryl says it's Valentine's Day. Oh, my God. And like, he's like, Valentine's, and they're like, what the fuck did you just say? I think it's definitely an acquired taste.
Deadpan or Letterkenny?
Letterkenny.
Letterkenny's an acquired taste. Deadpan is something
I
that
can
you either
hear
like or you don't.
like every time, dude. Me and Colin, when we'd be working on the lot, we'd just be like on the other ends of the cars. We couldn't even see each other, and I'd be like, Stuart, from the fucking guy.
Deadpan is like me on meetings at work.
Yeah, it's like you have to catch the joke, or you have to catch you have to listen to it.
It's emotionless
you have
delivery.
to be paying attention to it at all times.
It's emotionless delivery.
Yes.
It's very frequently rooted in sarcasm and making the other person feel like they simply are fucking stupid.
Yeah. And like I feel like I can hear you and Colin saying that. Yeah, and we'd also do like the wine.
Oh God.
Yeah, like it's also like parts of that show, like as you're watching it, you're just like, what the fuck is what is going on here?
Yes.